Some people tap their feet, some people snap their fingers, and some people just sway back and forth. I just sort of do them all together. And now here is Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley and Priscilla. While Elvis was stationed in West Germany during his stint in the Army, Elvis Presley and Priscilla met in West Germany in 1959. At that time, Priscilla was in the ninth grade and was 14 years old, and Elvis was 24. But at that time, men marrying young girls was normal in the southern states of the United States. But on a November night in 1959, Priscilla went to a party that was at Elvis's home in Germany. Well, she got Elvis's attention right away. Elvis played several songs just to impress her. When Elvis saw Priscilla, Elvis saw a resemblance between Gladys, his mother, and Priscilla. After that night, Elvis wanted to see Priscilla again. Elvis invited Priscilla to his room, where it all started. Well, after Elvis and Priscilla had been seeing each other for a while, Priscilla's father wanted to meet Elvis. So Elvis did. When Elvis went to meet Priscilla's parents, her father asked Elvis, "Why are you interested in a 14-year-old teenage girl?" Elvis replied, "Well, sir, I happen to be very fond of her. She's a lot more mature than girls her age, and I enjoy her company." Well, after that, Priscilla's parents really liked Elvis. They liked him enough to give them permission to date while Elvis was in Germany. But in 1960, Elvis was discharged for the Army, and he went back home to Memphis. After 2 years in 1962, Elvis called Priscilla and wanted her to come and visit him in Los Angeles. Priscilla told Elvis he would have to convince her parents to let her go. So Elvis did. Priscilla also visited Elvis that Christmas in Memphis. Elvis told Priscilla he wanted her to finish school in Memphis, that he would convince her parents that she would be safe staying with Vernon and Dee during that time. So it worked. Priscilla lived with Elvis for 5 years, and then they married in 1967. But sadly, they divorced in 1973. Priscilla Presley said after they married, she had to modify Elvis's bed because she didn't want Elvis to hurt himself in the dark. Elvis would sleep all day and be up all night, simply because he couldn't go out in the day because of his fans. But while he slept in the day, his room would have to be dark. Elvis would put tin foil on his windows, and dark curtains were closed. Elvis loved books. Priscilla said when they got home early in the morning, Elvis would read to her, mostly religion and spiritual topics. But there were so many books piled high. So Priscilla decided to modify Elvis's bed. She had a cabinet maker build pull-out bookcases underneath the bed so that Elvis wouldn't hurt himself in the dark. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And everyone, when you go out today, be safe and God bless you all.